What's up, YouTube? Ryan back, and today we're back in our normal recording room. I'm so happy. But the big news today, guys, is that I got this alert on my phone today. The mid-season prospect list came out, guys, and this is a huge deal for someone like me. I love following the minor leagues, but other than just loving the sport of baseball, for those of you who might be new to my channel, I also collect sports cards, and collecting minor league cards, or prospect cards, I like to say, my favorite thing to do in this hobby. Hands down, absolutely love it. I know there's a ton of people out there that also enjoy doing it. So we're going to cover this list today, and we're actually going to compare it to the 2019 prospect list just to see where it differs, see how much it's changed. We'll probably do that just a little bit towards the end. So yeah, guys, let's jump into this prospect list. All right, so this is the preview for later in the video when I'm comparing the 2020 to the 2019. But for now, we're just going to focus on the 2020. And the big thing about this, guys, is the mid-season prospect ranking update includes the people that got drafted. It includes all the players that were just drafted in the 2020 draft. So it doesn't look like the top has changed too much as we scroll through here. Wander Franco, Gavin Lux, Luis Robert, still the top three. That's how it was before. But as you guys see, as we go down, you got Rustman, Gore, Adele, and then Spencer Torkelson, guys, who is the #1 draft pick in this 2020 draft from ASU. Forks up. He's my guy. Very excited to watch him play. Wish he was in Arizona, but, you know, can't always get that lucky. But he's the #7 ranked prospect, and that's a big deal, guys. He hasn't played an inning of pro ball, and to be put in the top 10 is actually incredible. He has gotten a little bit of playing time in the summer camps and has shown some success, but like nothing in like crazy where it's like, okay, this guy's already ready to go to the pros. So pretty surprised to see him in the top 10, but nonetheless, happy to see it. Keep scrolling down. Honestly, nothing too much has changed. A couple up and downs, like you see Luzardo at 13 now. I think he moved up. We'll have to see when I compare later on. But I'm kind of just looking for people that got drafted. Austin Martin at 20. So that's kind of crazy that they ranked him higher than pretty much everyone else that got drafted in front of him. That's kind of nuts, actually. So I'm just going to be scrolling through this a little bit at a time. Luis Patino's got brought up for the Padres yesterday. Asa Lacy, number 34. I like that. Best pitching prospect out of the draft. But yeah, guys, we're just going to keep scrolling through this. Go slow. Pause if you need to. So we got Emerson Hancock at 39. Nick Gonzalez at 41 out of New Mexico State. Max Meyer at 42. And I apologize if I skip anybody, but I'm trying to remember. Zach Veen at 60. I'm pretty good at remembering who got drafted, because pretty much only going to be first rounders here. Heston and Garrett Mitchell right next to each other. It's kind of crazy because Heston got drafted 2nd and Garrett Mitchell, I think, got drafted 19th or 20th. I was so mad that the D-backs didn't draft him. Who else do we have on here? Robert Hassell for the Padres. I believe Reed Detmers got drafted this year. Austin Hendrick, big power bat. Supposed to be big power bat. Again, none of these guys got to play this year, so not going to be diving into their stats or rankings. Maybe we'll see them in a future video. Who knows? And then the last person, I believe, from this year's draft on the list, guys, is #100, Mick Abel. I actually like him a lot. He throws really hard. I think he's a really good draft pick from the Phillies. But with that said, guys, that's the top 100. It's brand new, just came out this morning. Super excited to follow this and see where people move. Unfortunately, we don't have a minor league season, so we won't see too much of that. But you never know with these summer camps going on. Like, they're pretty much inter-squatting almost every single day, it seems like, from what I've seen on social media. You never know. This stuff could move just based on how they do in their inter-squads. So we take a look at 19 compared to 20. Top 3 are the same. Franco, Lux, Robert didn't move. Looks like Adley moved up to 4. Not super sure why, because he didn't have a crazy first year. All the same players in the top 6. It doesn't really matter. Even Mize, Pearson, Witt, Lewis, they're all right there still. And I'm going to try to go through this kind of quick, but you guys can see it's pretty similar. Nothing too much has changed. Like Pache's come down a little bit. McKay's come down a little bit. And that's pretty typical, guys. I've been following prospects lists now for probably, 2 to 3 years. And pretty much when hype players get drafted, people that are getting older in the minor leagues get pushed down because of that. So a lot of these guys you'll see either get moved down or up. See, Luzardo was at 18. Now he's at 13. So he moved up. Vaughn moved from 21 to 17. So he moved up. But yeah, guys, nothing like insane. Joey Bart from 19 to 15. So I would say this year, particularly if you moved up from 19 to 20, that's a pretty big deal because they're not going to be playing this year. And when we talk about rankings, guys, rankings pretty much kind of builds the hype on a player, obviously. But for the sports card industry, someone ranked number 1, this is kind of bad. We'll say someone ranked number 7 compared to someone ranked like 23. Obviously, someone like Spencer Torkelson is going to have way more traction. His cards are going to be worth more just because he's a higher ranked prospect and people think he's going to have a better major league career because of that. So I always follow the prospect list. Honestly, when I'm looking up players and cards and who to buy, like I'm looking at prospects lists probably multiple times a week, probably 2 to 6 times a week. I look at a prospect list. Unfortunately, nothing's going to be moving too much right now, but I'm still going to be checking out with stuff I see during summer camps. So moving on through here, Julio Rodriguez actually went from 25 to 19. So there's another person that moved up. Again, I'm going to go pretty quick through this. Blade kind of stayed the same. I have no idea where Taylor Trammell is anymore on the new one. He probably moved down a lot, to be honest. He has not been super impressive in the minors. Patino's the same, just got called up. Alec Baum moved up 2 spots to 32. Madrigal moved down 5 spots, and I'd say that's pretty typical, honestly, with new people coming in. If you're not like super hyped, it's not like crazy to see that. Nolan Jones from 37 to 47. Nolan Gorman went from 38 to 52 because he kind of had a pretty just okay sophomore year. Nothing crazy at all. Grayson Rodriguez, 44 to 40. Josh Young from 55 to 61, so he actually went down. But yeah, guys, as you guys can see, it's pretty similar. Alec Thomas from my D-backs moved 5. So probably between 5 and 10. Like if your guy moved more than that, then there's probably an issue to be had. Groshans moved from 67 to 83 because his injury. Another guy I think is going to be really good in this league. But yeah, guys, I'm always looking through prospect lists, always just trying to see who is next up, who people are looking for. And that's going to just about do it for this list, you guys. So we've seen some people move. Varsho moved up a lot from 19. I don't even remember where he's at now. He's like, he's in the top 100 somewhere. 84. So he moved up almost 20 spots. But yeah, guys, I'm always looking at prospect lists. I really think they're important, especially if you want to stay relevant. Like it makes it easy to follow players. Obviously, I can't turn on the TV and watch every single minor league game. Like I don't even think I can find minor league games on TV. Like, I don't even know how you watch minor league games, to be honest. So, just something to make notice. I wanted to make a video on it, guys, just because I think it's helpful. I think a lot of people follow prospects like I do, and I absolutely value the crap out of prospects. Again, I love collecting their cards. I think prospect cards are the most promising cards to collect if the player ends up, like, just going off. Those first Bowman cards are just bonkers if a player succeeds. So absolutely love collecting prospect cards. Again, I just wanted to make this video because I think it's helpful for you guys on YouTube that might not be getting MLB app notifications like me. Here you guys go. You guys now know the prospect list has been updated for 2020. It won't change again until the beginning of 2021. And yeah, guys, that's about it for today. If you guys like this video, please give me a thumbs up. Helps out my video a ton. Subscribe to my channel. We'll have more prospect videos coming every Monday, Minor League Mondays. And all right, guys, you guys have a great rest of your day. Thank you guys for watching. See ya.